Okay, let's now visit with our race winner from today's Easy Go 200. That's Kevin Harvick. He drives the number 2 Easy Go Chevrolet for Kevin Harvick Incorporated. He's joined by team owner DeLana Harvick and crew chief Ernie Cope. This is Kevin's 7th victory in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, his first win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and his first win in 2010 in the Truck Series. But Kevin, tell us how you did it out there this afternoon.
We had a great truck. You know, the thing about truck racing is on these big racetracks, you know, the draft comes into effect, so they every once in a while they'd shuffle us back. But you know, if we could keep our track position and get a good restart and get down to the bottom of the racetrack and just get a little air on the front of their noses, it seemed like after 6 or 7 laps we could start pulling away. So just a really fast truck, and it's great when you can when you have the sponsor on your truck that's sponsoring the race as well. That makes life good. But everybody did a good job today. They were flawless on pit road, and we didn't make a whole lot of changes on the truck all weekend. So it was pretty much a fun weekend.
Ernie Cope, talk about any adjustments that you might have to have made to the truck during the course of the race.
We made one adjustment. We took 3/10 of air out of the right rear tire on the first stop and never touched it again.
Wow, it's amazing. I'd say the truck was good. DeLana Harvick, it's probably days like today that make it all worthwhile, right?
Well, yeah, on one side with the 2 team, and then unfortunately with the 33 team, you have the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. So, you know, it's not over yet. It's only 2 in, but definitely going to dig ourselves out of a hole there. But it's really fun to come to the track with these guys and just be as fast as we are. And I think the stat was in the last 4 races, with a new truck, you've won 3 out of the 4, and you finished 3rd with the other one. So, not a bad. Good high five to the guys back at KHI with everything that they're doing and building these new trucks. So just very proud.
We'll take questions now for either Kevin, Ernie, or DeLana. If you have one, raise your hand. Who's got a question? Anybody?
All right.
Rick Minner's got one in the back there.
Rick Minner, Racing Day. Kevin, I was kind of curious, maybe DeLana too, about your strategy of building new trucks all the time. I guess at some point you need to run a used truck, don't you?
Nope, we sell them. We probably have a third of the field out on the racetrack, so that's just kind of how we make Truck Series racing work. We have a lot of customers that we hang bodies for, give a lot of technical support for. So, so that's what keeps our teams going. So, if they want this one, they can come have this one too.
Question over here, Bob. Go ahead, Bob.
Kevin, can you talk about the start of the race? And did you, on the TV or radio, they were saying that you had told Hornaday stay out. It looked like that the smoke was going away.
Yeah, actually the smoke had completely gone away from his tire, but obviously it must have just broke those cords down enough to where it just blew the tire out. So, you know, those guys are in a hole, but we'll keep giving them good trucks, and you know, that's just part of it. You know, you have some good days and you have some bad days. They've had 2 bad days, but they've had a lot of good days too. So, you know, it's going to be a lot like it was in 2007, where you have to press every week to try to win races and lead the most laps and do the things that you need to do to collect the most points you can every weekend. So, they're just in a little bit of a slump right now, and you know, but as a company, you know, we sat on the pole and won the race today. So, nothing to hang your head about. We got 1 wreck, but we'll build him another one.
Next question. Go ahead, Nate.
Nate Ryan, USA Today. Kevin, after the race, the speed guys were saying that you've sort of supplanted Kyle Busch as, or Kyle used to be the guy who, whenever he parachuted into the truck race, he'd be a favorite to win. And now you've got, in your last 8 starts, you've got 4 wins, and the other 4 starts you finished in the top 5. You kind of relish that reputation of whenever you show up in the trucks, even though it's part-time, you're the guy to beat?
Well, a lot of the reason that we race trucks is just to make sure Kyle doesn't win all those races. That's an honest to God truth. Sometimes you got to protect your turf, because he was the only one racing a lot of the truck races, and it was important for our company and Chevrolet to score as many bonus points as we could for manufacturer points and things like that. So that's the honest truth. I mean, that's the reason that we started running more truck races, just to protect him from winning 7 or 8 races a year. So hopefully, you know, it's gone well so far, hopefully we can keep doing that. I mean, but he's going to win his fair share still because he's a good driver and things like that. But that's honestly why we do it.
How many races did you add just because of that for you?
I went from 1 or 2 to what, 7 or 8? Yeah.
Any other questions? Anybody else? Okay, DeLana, Kevin, Ernie, thank you so much, and congratulations. Kevin, good luck tomorrow.